Look out, son!
Mom?
Ok, non volevo prima, va bene. Comunque bentornati ragazzi, siamo sempre qui su Ritorno al futuro e dovevamo parlare con Jennifer.
Jennifer! Jen!
Jennifer, che dici? Non si sente.
You got a problem?
What's the
Allora,
deal, Jennifer? You left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model.
Okay.
You better get away before I corrupt you.
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me, unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
guarda, tanto so che non ti convinci, quindi cerchiamo di acquisire il tempo massimo
You know where I could
possibile.
score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
E poi andiamo a parlare con la madre di Marti,
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
che abbiamo
Yeah, this
detto
town
prima.
is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Quella sulla
Protest. That's
macchinetta
what.
da
Let's go
Roma.
stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
Ok, e guarda...
graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
Ok,
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
bene. Allora, lei non ti convince, ma cerchiamo di parlare con lei il prima
Hill Valley's
possibile.
totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix
Il più
everything.
possibile, scusate.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Ok,
Your
bene,
paint's starting to
allora,
streak.
Ah!
bene. Ora, andiamo a parlare con la madre di Manti. Tra l'altro ho lasciato qua la sua macchinetta da golf che lo posso servire. Andiamo.
Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't...
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Poof! Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right. What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah, I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets you. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
Beh, ok. Allora, andiamo a parlare con il padre di Marty, finalmente.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
Perfetto. Funziona a quanto pare.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
Shh. What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Ah! Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Ok. Capiamo un po' con lui. Vediamo che
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
You know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Ma guarda,
Interesting. What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
What are you getting at? Jeez, I'm not gonna rat my own mom, even if she is a...
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
allora,
What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
You're kidding.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown.
ok,
Beloved courthouse. Struck by
perché
lightning.
comincia
You're awful.
basta
Are you coming to the
tempo.
town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Per noi che ti dico però.
It's about Mom. She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen Plus program.
Is she now?
You're not gonna let her go through with it, are you?
Well, from what I hear, it's a fairly drastic procedure which completely reshapes the subject's personality. On the other hand, if Citizen Brown recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing. Something on your mind?
Ok. La ricerca domani in
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address
la sto un po' qua. Però prima mi prendo.
sorry, Mrs.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Come on, Dad, I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because...
Um,
a certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna
e
drive
non
her
so che
further.
sempre con lei è vero.
Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Grazie, perché questa chitarra ci torna molto tempo. Allora, intanto torniamo in città, diciamo così. Ecco, vai. Perfetto, parliamo un po' con la madre di Max, che mi è sempre la direzione, ma mi rendo conto ok, di qua eccola qui, sì,
Mom?
vediamo che lei
Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine jar?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you
baby.
know.
Lorraine,
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out.
Mom?
Well,
I'm having a bad day, Mom. Can I ask you a few things?
We all have our share, son.
¿qué fue?
I saw Jennifer earlier today.
Oh, Jennifer. What a spunky gal. Are you two patching things up?
She totally blew me off.
Well, I'm not the world's biggest dating expert, seeing as how I married the first guy to fall from the sky. But maybe you should spend a little less time with your microscopes and ant farms, and a little more time tending to her needs. What kind of things is she passionate about, Martin? What are her interests?
I don't even know anymore.
You see,
Guarda.
Everyone is treating me like some sort of goody two-shoes, Mom.
they're just jealous that you're such a perfect citizen of Hill Valley.
Have I always been this way?
Always been a perfect little son. Going on 18 years now.
What about that time I set fire to the living room?
Oh, but you only did that so you could show us the fire retardant you made with your chemistry set.
Heavy. I, lost my timesheet. What have I got going on this week?
Well, Monday is Junior Brown Brigade,
Junior what now?
and Tuesday is Model UN.
Model UN.
Mm-hmm. You represent Djibouti. On Wednesday, you'll be overseeing the board game club at the rec center.
Okay, I've heard enough. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Ok. Proviamo. Fatemi vedere se si può fare della subito. Mi serve un po'. Ok. Torniamo indietro, speriamo di nuovo con il papà di Marty e cerchiamo di convincerlo a lasciare appunto la madre, appunto, che in questo caso la mia voi ve l'ho dettagli. Ok, non so perché non mi faccia sembrare prima di qua, ma vabbè. Ok, andiamo, vai. Vediamo un po' cosa si dice.
What's the problem, citizen?
Oops, wrong number.
Ma di qua, sì, di qua. Ok. Perfetto, proviamo.
Dad? Yo, Dad!
Huh? Oh, hello, son. What's on your mind?
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. What's the deal with the house, Dad?
I don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your Mathemagic competition, our house got slapped with a CZ-36 violation.
What?
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
Thank goodness they let me move my office out here into the garage.
Non è che ci dopo, quindi noi siamo convinti.
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Andiamo, torniamo indietro, è necessario comunque almeno provare a parlare con il padre, ma a vedere se è moribile, che non c'era nessuna opzione che potevamo usare per avviare il discorso, quindi adesso che facciamo? Torniamo dalla madre di Manzi e diamo la statua. Vai, ok, così in modo che lui non lo vede. Abbiamo
What happened?
così,
What the heck am I looking at?
perfetto.
Yes!
Ok, adesso la dovete girare 2 volte, quindi adesso come vedete la madre può effettivamente bere adesso. Beh, ho perso un attimo. Dov'è? Scusa, non è che... Ah, eccola qua. Che fa? Ecco qua che
Mom, now that
beve.
Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin!
Allora
Is that a
per
flask,
molto.
Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Ok, perfetto. Quindi la dovete girare 2 volte finché non vi si attiva la scena come ho fatto io. Allora, adesso dobbiamo raccogliere la fiacchetta. Dopo di che? Ah, eccola qua. Andiamo a parlare.
This timeline sucks.
Cool.
Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Che sei molto allora beh, ok.
Hands up,
That's it,
citizen. Assume the position.
Ci pariamo
Here
in
goes
comune.
nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Ecco.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Questa è la...
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already? No!
Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am. Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Ok, gracias. Supongo. Perfecto, adesso. Vabbè,
Soups and more. Wholesome soups, fresh vegetables, and soy-based imitation meats. Ugh. Good thing I'm not hungry.
Okay. Welcome to Soupmo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech? Was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off. You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
You sure there's a dog around here?
Listen, smart boy, there's only two things I'm allergic to. Dogs and disco, and I don't hear no chicka-bow wow, do you?
No.
Then it's a dog.
Okay.
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
What falls under the more category?
We got neat loaf. It's made with textured wheat protein.
No thanks. What else falls under the more category?
Well, there's the hum burger. It's made from pressed roasted hummus.
Do you have any real meat back there?
Define real.
Okay.
See ya.
Smell you later.
Perfetto. Dovevamo solo parlare con lui. Infatti, bene che adesso succede questo. Quindi dimostriamo
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar.
subito che voilà.
Check this out.
What? You swiped your big brother's guitar? Is that supposed to impress me?
It's not my brother's, it's mine.
Yeah, sure. And you'd play it for me. Only you don't have an amp.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Pathetic.
Okay. Vayamos de marzo.
What is it now?
Cuando.
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
Marty McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
Leech and the Wooshbags. I've never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz? I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline. My mom and dad.
What about them?
Would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
It won't be long before I see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You want to see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Couldn't hurt to ask. Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Leech might think he's got chops, but I invented rock and roll.
Ooh, nice axe. Your mommy buy that for you?
Looks like someone can't take crushed for an answer.
Dobbiamo fare sì. Sì, appunto salga sopra questo. Okay. Ecco, bravo, adesso facciamolo affrontare e un po'. Moriremos di qua. Come bravo rimani così. Salta. Ecco bravo, è un bottone di... io non... come diciamo, se adesso mi vedo. Guarda, nuovo qua. No, nessuno può fare sopra. Ecco qua, sale. Vai. Mamma. Vai. Hai un'idea che me l'ho battuto. Cioè.
Martin McFly. That was totally
Praticamente
awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got
in modo
it,
che
some guys don't.
la trave e che si chiude
my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh. Oh.
Ok, cosa viene per ma ho da fare un momento, quindi
Oh.
se ho capito. Ecco.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer!
Daddy!
476D!
Open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk. A about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476 D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
Ok, bene ragazzi, ma io vedete, per questo video possiamo concludere qui. Commentate, condividete, iscrivetevi al canale, seguitemi su Instagram, su Mamma, e anche su Facebook, sempre su Mamma. E lasciatemi like e iscrivetevi al canale. Ciao ragazzi, ciao, alla prossima, ciao.